think that that name King Woman represents the brand that I'd like to portray. It represents a strong, fearless, never relenting, focused woman, and that's what I actually represent. It's a constant reminder, to be precise, of the fact that success for me has no gender, and that I, Uju, I can actually achieve every single, I'm a very ambitious person, by the way, so I can actually achieve every single thing that my heart has said to do. And to be honest, almost everything that I've always wanted to achieve as a girl, I've achieved them. I adopted the name King Woman because I want to constantly remind myself that I can achieve, I'm enough, like I'm enough. I have everything that I need to succeed, and that I can achieve every single dream that I put my heart to. Yeah, I'm enough. So I'm the first child of a family of 7 children. So my mom had 6 girls. I have just one young brother, who just comes directly after me. I have 5 older sisters, okay, and every one of them, pretty much married and doing stuff. They're all doing very well. My dad is late. He passed on the 15th of September 2020. God rest his soul. Every time I get to talk about my dad, I talk about him with so much emotions, because for me, he's the only human that has had the greatest impact in my life. If God was a human, also he had so much influence on me. I was there with him almost, growing up. Everything that I do in business today, I learned it from him. A lot of the values that I embody today, I learned it from him. Not just hearing him say it, because he wasn't so much of a talker. He was much more of a doer, So my family is very important to me, just as everybody's family is important to them as well. I'm a mother of 1. I have an 8-year-old cute son. Doing life with King Woman is one of the things that I've always wanted to do. I actually think that I have a voice. I think that my opinion actually matters. And, they will always say that everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm not just entitled to my opinion, and I think that my opinion will actually make a difference. That supporting people doesn't always have to be monetary. It can be your idea, it can be your vision, it can even be your experience, the things that you have gone through, the things that someone in your space have gone through. They can actually be a lesson to somebody. And yeah, so my vision for doing life with King Woman is just to share a part of my life, because I realize how important it is to keep memories. So my channel is actually going to be like a diary of my life, my values, my experiences. It's going to be like a diary of some of my, sometimes I might document my day, sometimes I'll share space with a few friends and a few mentors to share their ideas and what they think about certain issues that affect femininity, because I'm a feminist. Not a bitter one though, but I'm a woman, so I'm feminine, I'm very feminine. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. Just share my ideas, talk about trending issues. I'm very big on trending issues. At least a lot of us get to hear some of these trending issues. So just share my ideas, share my thoughts, right? And give my recommendations. I'm a biology teacher. I have a full-time job as a biology teacher. I have a full-time job as a school administrator in a nursery, primary, secondary school, one of the fastest growing schools that I co-founded in Ughelli in Delta State, Nigeria. Okay, I also run a non-profit. We've done a few projects, personally funded projects. We've also done some locally and some internationally funded projects as well, supporting a lot of women, supporting a lot of children who live in orphanage homes. I also run a small business which I recently started. It's called Joppa Books, and Joppa Books focuses on the importation of pre-loved UK books. So we sell all kinds of imported books, from storybooks to novels to reference books, dictionaries, encyclopedias, religious books, motivational books, especially for children and teenagers. We also sell learning resources, teaching aids, and everything back to school item that your child will need, as they return back to school. So my name is Uju Ebuna, but I love to be addressed as King Woman. So I get asked this question a lot of times. I'm also a published author. I love to write. I initially said that I'm very, very, very daring when I write. So when you read any of the pieces that I have written and you meet me in person, you'll be expecting me to do a lot of talking. And then in real life, I may just be looking at you like that, So I am very much an extrovert when I write. I am very bold, very fearless when I write. But when I get to talk, I'm really very soft. I can be very diplomatic. I'm very patient when I talk. But when I write, oh my God, you might think you've met the most... you might think you met a very fearless human. I'm actually fearless, but I tend to write more than I speak. Like, I'm very vocal when I write. So I'm a published author. I have 6 published works right now, and I love to write. Writing is actually therapeutic to me, just like dance. It's something that I love to do to ease my, like when I'm very tensed, when I am not so happy, even when I'm happy. Like, it's a hobby. I don't even see writing as work. Like, my head is always beaming with stories. Some of my books are on Amazon, and yeah, a few others will be out this year as well. So yeah, that's all about me, about writing. And I love to vlog. This is something I've always wanted to do, and I'm very grateful that I get to do it finally. Thank you very much for being here and for hearing all the amazing things that about me. Yeah, so I'm hoping to see you always on this channel. For me, it's not even about content, the social media and all that. I just want to document a few things about me so that long after I'm gone, my children, my family members will always have something to connect with me, and it's very important to me. So I'll be doing 2 videos a week because I am such a busy person, but then I'm hoping to see you on the channel. And if you do have questions, I don't know, but if you do have questions or you want me to do a video concerning something in particular, please drop a message right here and I'll deal with it. Thank you and have a beautiful day.